Hey Gold Rush fans, so how much will Fred actually make in Season 13 of Gold Rush? Well, let's break it down. Welcome back everybody to Gold Rush Minute. If you're new to the channel or a subscriber, I'm Gold Rush Minute, where I break down the most recent episode of Gold Rush and all its spin-offs. We talk about the miners and go over past episodes of the series. This season, Fred has overcome a lot, from an iceberg that would sink the Titanic, machines breaking down, no wash plant, crew leaving, and the list goes on and on. So the question that I'm asking is, how much profit will he actually have at the end of the season? Fred has mentioned throughout the season that his home is on the line. Whether or not that's true, who really knows? So not to put lightly, but there's a lot on the line here. So far this season, Fred has mined 108 ounces of gold. He is leasing his claim, so he will have to pay royalties either during or at the end of the season. Let's not forget also at the beginning of the season that Fred made a deal to get some heavy equipment, and to save $5,000 at the time, he offered the seller 1% of his total gold. So let's just say the claim owners get 10%, and this is just a ballpark figure, and he owes 1% to finish paying off that dozer he got. So that's 11% of his total gold gone just as soon as it's mined. Right now, that would be just under 12 ounces of gold. Hey everybody, just want to take a moment and thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't yet, it only takes a moment and it's free to do. But this doesn't include his expenses throughout the season, but let's figure about 15% to cover all the expenses and breakdowns. This adds up to 26% of his total gold, leaving 74% left to pay his employees and pay Fred. So with that 108 ounces and 26% of it gone right away, this leaves 80 ounces of gold, or basically $145,000. So if I did my math right, between the 6 employees, including Fred, that each person will get paid $21,000 for 6 months of hard, labor-intensive work. So there is a lot of risk that goes into operating a mine, and Fred does take all the risks. Parker and Tony have said many times that many of the mining companies do go bankrupt in the first few years. Luckily for Fred, and I'm assuming most of Team Misfits, they do have money coming in from Gold Rush, other endorsements, and I would only assume public appearances. So this is the true reason why he hasn't gone belly up a lot sooner. So what does all this actually mean? So Fred has mentioned many times at the end of the episodes that he can't wait to get out of here. This just might be him being ready to be done for the season, or possibly done with gold mining. Fred has had a rough go as a mine boss, and when he got gold fever back in Parker's Trail, he never realized that it would be this difficult. And to put honestly, Parker makes it look really easy, but he's gone through his own growing pains. But Parker employs some of the best people in the business. From what I've seen of Fred over the past 3 seasons is he has to be the one in charge. He has to be the one making the decisions. And because of this, in my own personal opinion, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. There you have it, Gold Rush fans. If you like the content and you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. It's free to do and I greatly appreciate it. Till the next time.